The movie was so good, and the popcorn too.
The chips were good.
I don't know for you, but during the exchange, I missed the salt and vinegar chips.
Me too. There weren't any of that kind in Mexico.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did, but they weren't as good as they are here.
Hey, Colin. Were you used to eat as spicy as Mexicans do before the exchange?
Not really. In reality, it was super hard for me to adapt to that because food were super spicy, and most of the time, to be honest, after eating dinner, my stomach hurted, and I felt like I was about to explode.
Oh, poor you. And were you eating like 5 times a day? Because I was eating at 7 and then I was eating at 7 and then at 11 I was eating a sandwich, and like around 2 I was eating a real meal, and then I was eating at 6 a snack, and at 9 I was eating a big meal. It was really hard for me like to try to fall asleep when my stomach was full.
Oh, damn, for you. Well, for me, it was different. Like, I was eating a normal breakfast at 6, and then at 11, I was eating a lunch that was most of the time fruits and vegetables. And then at 6 or 7, after going to the gym, I was eating a real meal, like a dinner. And then at 9, I was eating another snack and like a small meal.
What? You were eating at 7 and then again at 9?
Yes, but I think it was different for Thomas, right?
Like, after the lunch, we only ate at 5 and 8:30. So, it's better like that.
For you, Maxime, but when we arrived in Mexico, everyone came to us to welcome us. And during the whole exchange, you were super friendly, right?
Yeah, me too. They were like, I remember the first class I had. I was with Ariana, and all the class was staring at me, and it was really uncomfortable because they were all asking questions at Ariana and me. Like I was just there, like, hey. But then the day after, I had classes with older people, and Ariana wasn't there. So they were all around me asking me questions. That was a cool day. And in fact, it's with them that I had the most fun at school.
So, you had classes with older people, like 1 or 2 years older?
Yeah, both of them. I had like only language classes where I was. So I had classes with older and younger people.
Well, me too. Um, like, I was with people of 16 and 17 years old in my classes.
For my part, I was with people of my age, and my classes were like math, English, Spanish, ethics, social sciences, mindfulness, that was kind of meditation. It's kind of a stupid class. Also, yeah, I think that's all.
And I had French, two different English classes, Spanish literature, maths, physics, biology, history, and that's all.
Well, you're really lucky. It's really different from me. I only had classes of French, English, and Spanish like most of the time. Like everyone speaks in Catalan there, so I couldn't have normal classes. And also the teachers didn't know what to do with me, so I was just only watching movies all the time.
In general, did you like your exchange?
Oh yeah, I really like the experience. Like, people were so nice and open-minded, even the students in our school. And apart from that, well, they were very helpful. Like they were always asking us if we needed help or if we had problems all day. And we also had the chance to visit different neighborhoods and plazas.
Did you make lots of friends there?
Mm, After 3 months, I was quite close to my twins' best friends, and I also had a few friends apart from his group.
Oh, and which places did you visit? And also, what were you doing with them? Like going out?
Okay, so yeah, among the places that I visited, I think my favorites were Chapala, Tlaquepaque, Puerto Vallarta, and downtown Guadalajara. So, well, I'll show you some pictures. So this is the view we had from the hotel in Puerto Vallarta. This is the pool of the hotel where I went with Javi and his brother. This is at the same pool, but there we saw an iguana, the animal in front of us. This is in Tlaquepaque, the streets of the city. This is a small market we could see there. Again, another picture of the streets. Pretty well the same thing. Then these were decorations for the Dia de Muertos. The pigs, the famous pigs of Tlaquepaque, like there were many of those all around the city. This was Chapala, a small village near a lake. There we see the lake on that picture with my host parents. This was near the waterfront. This is downtown Guadalajara. We went there with the French students that were also in exchange. This is a tequila factory. We tasted some tequila, it was very good. This is a circus spectacle. And you?
For my part, I have some pictures. This is Playa Los de Marcos. I went there for a weekend. That's the beach in Puerto Vallarta. This is a typical breakfast that I used to eat in Mexico. That's my sister and I cooking for the dinner. That's the shack that we rent for a weekend in Mazamitla. This is in Tlaquepaque. This is in a small neighborhood. And that's my host family.
And you, Marcin? Of course I do, because there's lots of things to see like in Barcelona and around it. And it's kind of hard to say what I liked the most, because in fact I liked everything that I saw, but look. So that was the first weekend I went to Barcelona. I could see like all the city. That was in Caracas, my last weekend. That was at the Parque Güell. It's really beautiful there. I went also to Andorra. It's a really small country. I visited the Sagrada Familia. That's with the girls I spent all my exchange. They're from Quebec. I went to see Barcelona teams play. And that was also the last weekend. I went to Calella. That was really beautiful there.
Time to sleep. Bye.
Bye.